Hello everybody and welcome to another movie commentary. Today we're doing something obscure. Today we're doing one of my favorite films of all time, Mary and Max from 2009. What is Mary and Max, you may ask? It's a stop-motion animated film made by an Australian animator. He's not known because before this movie he only made shorts, and after this movie he only made another short in 2015. So this is his one and only feature-length film. Everything else he just made was animated shorts. So his name is Adam Elliott. And this movie was critically acclaimed. It's beloved by pretty much everybody who sees it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have that much of a group of people who have actually seen it because the movie.
Apparently, you have to thank the distributors because when it came to release the movie in America, Icon Entertainment decided it was a great idea to just release it in a few theaters in Los Angeles and then just go direct to video.
Yeah.
Which also meant it was snubbed at the Oscars.
Yeah. Basically, this is my film of the year of 2009, everybody, that you're about to watch with us. So all of us already seen it. In fact, Tara has watched it twice by this point.
It might be 3 times.
This is my second time watching it.
All you need to know, audience, is that this is not the first time we try to do this.
Yeah, let's just say shit happened. All right.
Regarding to where to start, I do have a suggestion just to mention. We personally were going to start from 0 from our copies, but I know that, for example, the original Australian release might not have the Icon Productions, logo. But it's very simple. Just wait around 15 seconds because after that the movie starts. So if your copy doesn't start with the Icon Production, just wait around 15 seconds and then you can go ahead from that.
All right, everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, click. I love this movie. I love every single second of it.
Bizarre choice for distribution too, because Icon mostly specializes in not these kind of movies.
Yeah,
this feels kind of an oddball for them.
Yeah, this movie stars. Let me see.
The late Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman as Max, and young Max is played by Bethany Whitmore, who's an Australian actress, and Toni Collette, who's also an Australian actress. We also have Eric Bana, aka Bruce Banner from the 2003 Hulk movie, as another prominent character. Aside from that, it's mostly just actors I've never heard of.
I think I heard the narrator, Barry Humphries.
I don't know who this is.
I'm checking just to be sure.
So yeah, basically Shiroi, he only made one movie. Why? Because one movie was all he needed.
And also stop motion is hard. especially if you're not Arman. I forgot which specific person, there's that guy that tried to do this stop motion movie for like 10 years or something. It's called Mad God and only recently is released.
This movie is actually based on a true story. Basically, Adam Elliott had a pen pal. I think it hopefully still has a pen pal from America, from New York, and they were pen pals for years and exchanged correspondence for years. And this movie is kind of inspired by the friendship that they've had over the years. In fact, the pen pal actually did see the movie and really liked it later. But so basically, Max from this movie is very clearly inspired by the real pen pal from of Adam Elliott's Shira, because much like the real pen pal in real life, Max has Asperger's. So.
Also check, yes, Barry Humphries, I knew why I remember the name. He's an Australian comedian and also an actor. Me, Dweebs, and Jova saw him because he was playing character in one of the movies based on The Hobbit.
Alright. Written, directed, and designed by Adam Elliott.
In terms of budget, this one was 8...
So we start in Australia, 1976.
I'll mention later.
Interesting way to phrase that.
Also, we totally needed to see that two dogs.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing about Adam Elliott. He doesn't make animation for kids. He makes animation for adults. So this is not the kind of. So this is not the kind of movie you want to watch with your kids, because there's a lot of raunchy jokes in this movie. Go on.
Funny, because Arman also, as also Saber Spark noted, is mostly known for obviously Wallace and Gromit or Chicken Run, but they had their share of adult animation.
Oh, they do, yeah, but they don't have dogs fucking in their movies. Last I checked. Also, Little Mary's adorable.
Damn. Cool.
I mean, that's good tea.
Isn't it more like the basic Beecher kind of tease?
Not really. It's also great as an ice cream.
I mean, props for ambitions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ugh. Yeah. Oh. Amazing mono.
I mean, a type of tea for adults, huh?
Also subtle touch by calling the dishwasher like that.
Yeah.
Mm. At least this one wasn't dead.
Well, at least now Mary has a friend, so there's that.
That sounds so gross.
I don't know, sure, Mary likes it.
And that's okay.
Meanwhile,
in New York,
What an introduction.
this is America.
Bitch.
hugs 50 cents.
Oh.
Harry's twice.
Oh.
That dog looks incredibly sad.
Even the envelopes, Jesus.
Canned baby.
Mass produced.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Fanny Whitmore was like 10 years old at this point. She's born in 1999. So, again, she's for child actress. I can't recognize much of the rest of her career, to be honest, but mostly on TV stuff.
Hey Shira, where do babies come from in Wales?
Sheep's wool.
Not that Yeah, if there's one thing that I know is that Australia is like their own brands of literally everything when it comes to sweets.
Australia Post.
Yeah, I haven't checked yet. Let me see who the composer is. Dale Cornelius. I don't think I heard of him.
It's probably Australian too.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Oh no. Why are you winking at me, Harry? Poor Max.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, how would you react if some random from the other sides of the world emailed you or sent you a letter and just to ask you where babies came from?
The movie is set in the 70s, but from Green Mountain. From what at least from what I heard in general, while not as super common as one may think, it was actually a practice to just try to send a letter and see if it worked to have a pen pal at random like that over a couple of decades.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think where do babies come from is
No,
the
yeah,
typical
that-
conversation starter.
Obviously.
You know?
Of course. Sure. I dread to ask what happens if you're Buddhist. Damn.
Oh,
Aww.
he said he went to go get cigarettes.
Nah, she's just shot herself. Yeah.
Oh.
Aww.
And by the way, the book he's reading says, "I'm okay, you're okay."
People are strange like that.
Or lazy. Or both.
Oh, well, of course.
Maybe the gills? I don't know. God, question mark.
Not to mention, Teo, the book he was reading earlier was The Happy Heretic.
Yeah, I caught that.
Yodel for Jesus.
I yodel for Jesus. And by the way, that guy on the stand, this guy here, that's Adam Elliott. He made a puppet of himself for this movie. There you go.
Oh, okay. Details.
Bird injuries ward. How specific?
Yeah.
Honestly, we could use one of those around here.
Oh. Perfect.
Thanks for the information. Nine days, 6 hours, 47 minutes later.
Oh, come on, no seconds? Jesus. Yeah.
The next day.
Why are you opening other people's mail?
Well, my guess is she always opens up. This is the first time Mary has gotten any mail, so and from her perspective, she's only 8, so
Not to mention, showcased also a bit before how a bit more possessive she tends to be.
Yep.
Oh no. I forgot what this classic PC is, but so used.
This is so dramatic.
good job, Ethel.
Thanks to his bird poop. What are you looking at me for?
Yeah, this is not a fourth wall break I'm comfortable with.
Hmm. Fun stuff.
Yikes.
That's one way of putting it, yeah.
I don't think it
No, forgive her, Sheila. She's too innocent for this world, like as you usually say.
Well, yeah, I mean, homophobia is a disease, but there we go.
is. Ugh. Of course.
Let's put a smile on that face.
Yeah. Literally. Also, small reference to the penis. Cool. Damn. Yeah.
Just quietly pick it out when she's not looking.
With actual chicken.
I was just about to say, but what about a watermelon? It's good for you.
Well, I'm guessing by that he means do not eat the whole watermelon in one go.
I don't see a problem with that either. I may or may not have done that more than once.
Just mostly water anyway. Uh, oh, I'm sure it will.
Get that mobility aid, woman.
Remember, sure, like Max just said, she's in denial about her problem. So.
Oh.
You know, Max, I think you need to change psychiatrist. Like,
Yeah, I get the idea this one is not pretty great.
you know, it's good to have girls, but your girls are stupid, so find better ones.
Especially having a friend. Exactly. That actually worked.
Kids will believe this kind of shit.
It's like what George Carlin said. Instead of swearing your mother's great, he said, I swear on my mother's tits. Close enough. You can do it.
There you go. That's the character played by Eric Bana.
Wow, it's just like Bruce Banner in all 2003.
Tin spaghetti.
Child, you are 8 years old.
Well, Shiroi, it was you should blame her friend who told her all this shit.
Yeah.
Feline rectal thermometer. Hey, it's good.
Useful.
It's useful for your cat's health. What's the problem?
It's supposed to be a gift for her, not her cats.
But it's useful though.
I appreciate functional gifts as well, but they should be for the person, not their cats. Terrible combination.
Central Park.
As shown in movies, as Peter mentioned, the best place to hang around by night.
Oh yeah. Watch it, kid! Ha ha ha!
There you go.
Not for nothing, but you're in a public place. And yes. There you go. Look, anxiety and distress finally got to poor Max.
Oh, great. The best kind from the 70s.
US ink shortage.
What the fuck?
Also, about the ink, it might sound stupid, but just a reminder that 2 years ago we actually had the scary prospect of running out of toilet paper.
Eight months later. What about over there, too? Where do babies come from in Italy?
God, I could say so many things.
Let me guess, the usual cabbage story.
What?
No.
Oh, well, you never heard about the whole babies come from cabbages?
One of the
thing?
common stereotypes is either the stork or the cabbage.
Yeah,
The stalk is the one I know. The cabbage?
in Europe, there's one about the cabbages, basically.
Okay.
Damn. There you go.
I don't know, Shiro. It doesn't sound any more insane than sheep's wool.
At least it's comfy in sheep's wool. I can't imagine a cabbage being very comfortable for a baby.
Oh. Oh.
Of course. It's always a mime.
Yeah, well, the classic New York mimes. Yeah.
Just move out the way. No.
Excuse me.
What is that supposed to mean?
Like the world hates mimes.
Yes.
I don't think the world is all that keen on mimes, but I don't think everyone wants to go out and murder one.
I know that the stereotype would be instead when mimes are secretly serial killers, but
Like, because it's always the quiet ones.
something like that.
Well, remember, Shiro, according to Pop-Off Girls, when a clown goes evil, he becomes a mime. So...
I think I still have to see a proper slasher movie starring a mime as the killer. Oh shit.
And Max won the lottery.
Oh.
I guess he did accomplish most of his goals. Hmm.
Colonic irrigation.
Colonic irrigation.
Living her best life.
Oh crap.
Oops.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Well, at least she died happy, I guess.
Also,
Yeah.
Adam Elliot is next to her.
There you go, Shiroi. Better never donate to a cat shelter, apparently. How to Win Friends and Influence People is the book he's reading.
And color.
Yeah. But yeah, Taylor brings up a good point. I really love how in Australia everything's brown, whereas in America everything is black and white. And of course, the pom-pom on his
least effect.
the pom-pom on his head is of course symbolic of how Mary's bringing color into his life. Is she right? It is only with the heart that one can see rightly.
Hey, one actual genuine advice from a psychiatrist.
All right, I guess. Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
I mean, this is America. He's probably paying him. I'd hope you say something useful.
Sure, remember, according to Hollywood, psychiatrists are either, incompetent morons or, assholes who want to take advantage of their patients.
They're basically the nosy neighbor, but they made it a profession.
It works. Ow.
Get a new doctor.
Hold on.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Ew.
Less is vaginal wax. Huh. Okay. Hemorrhoid syrup.
Oh no!
Oh. Why?
No, well, remember, sure, she's collecting tears for Max. See? Tears for Max. See?
Those pills are huge. Jeez.
Shirai, any comment on that?
I don't live near enough to sheep to know this, even though it rains a lot here. Interesting questions.
Oh no!
There goes Henry. Oh no!
Oh no.
Chicken a la cola?
Say fairies.
I don't read bus timetables.
Also, Zubats in case. Okay, the mailman terrorizes the poor fucker like that. Like, yay. Shit. They not even had a body.
The man who mistook his wife for a hat.
These very interesting books. Oof.
Don't you worry, Theo. It happens all the time to me. Sometimes, like, wait, is that my hat? No, it's actually Vanessa. Okay. And guess what, Troy? One day Vanessa mistook me for her purse.
What?
Yeah, now Mary's voiced by Toni Collette.
Yes. The only other role for her that I know is her being the mom in The Sixth Sense.
She has been in Knives Out, actually.
Oh, okay.
Also about a boy in Little Miss Sunshine. Other stuff I do not know much. Love yourself first.
Mm-hmm. They're chocolate cigarettes, honey. They're not... Yeah, love yourself first, Max.
Getting wasted. Photo. Oh no. Of course, since you know it's about Damien, they're using Dancing Zorba. Hmm. Keeps me angry.
Notice how she said it properly this time.
Jesus.
No wonder he's agoraphobic.
I think he has a point.
A sheep farm in New Zealand.
I mean, as we saw in Black Sheep, those are both common and a scary thing.
Sending the idiots trapped in the mirror. Madness, a brief history, sorry. Pretending to be normal. I'm okay, you're a homicidal maniac.
Okay. I'd like to have been in the writer's room when they were brainstorming these fake book titles.
Now remember, Adam Elliott wrote this entire thing himself. He came up with all this shit himself. So... He probably just took a full hour to come up with, okay, what would be some really good, funny mental illness book names? Nope.
No.
Mm-hmm.
To quote
I
him,
mean, can you really blame him, though?
well, to quote him from earlier, he likes being an aspie.
Yeah, but that's not a mental illness.
But it should be.
The fact that I have to make up fake emotions shows you how angry I am.
Here's a fun fact. Back in the day, Adam Elliott was actually interviewed and asked, "Did your friend react the same way as Max when he knew that you were making a movie inspired by your friendship?" And he said, "No, actually, no. He was cool with it, and I even really liked the film." So.
Um, clean your letterbox.
Really is snail mail, huh?
Yeah.
Just trying to lighten the mood.
Also, the chicken is still alive.
That thing is immortal.
It's actually a rooster, but yeah.
It's a bird that shouldn't be alive right now.
Oh.
Cute.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really the nail in the coffin, though, wasn't it?
No littering.
$500, fine. With a name like that, too.
How did he get elected with a name like that?
Out of ink ribbon. Oh. Yes. Or kidney. Hmm? Next scene.
Alright, hopefully the letter will reach her before anything else bad happens. Lynn's 2-minute noodles. And Valium. Great.
Homer Mobber. And she's also pregnant. Yay!
Yay! Len conquered his agoraphobia.
I think you mean homophobia.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's say both.
Ladies and gentlemen, homophobia has been defeated.
Yay! The evil is defeated.
Ow.
Oh.
1 year later.
There she is.
Keep your money, won't change.
And the baby has no idea what's going on.
Hopefully it will just be repressed.
Or it was a weird dream.
God gave us relatives. Thank God we can choose our friends. Ethel Mumford.
Sure.
I'll drink to that.
And that was Mary and Max.
So, yeah. I guess I might as well start.
Go on,
right
Theo.
now. What can I say? It's a beautiful story about friendship that, again, it feels genuine. You can tell that it has these roots in actual reality, despite, having its own share of flavors. Um, there's also the stylistic choices applied, like the usage of color, the deliberate dissonance in the titles of the books, for example. You know, and again, it all makes it work with the whole product. Again, also the music is great. I mentioned the composer. I checked in the meantime. He's mostly specialized in documentaries, believe it or not. So this is cool, but he has an extensive career. And as I was mentioning towards the beginning, the movie had a budget of 8.2 million Australian dollars, which is not much, even converting that. But it only made 1.7 million US dollars because of what I mentioned at the beginning. Because again, Icon Productions treated this movie basically like garbage, and only in Europe, in Australia, it basically got a theatrical release, and that wasn't sadly enough to make it get a profit. Yeah, honestly, even in general, not just Pedro was right. It wasn't just also for the Oscars. This movie just needs more awareness, for people. I can see it not being suited mostly for, like, say, a traditional YouTube review. But someone like SCWRM can talk about this in a positive manner, just his usual way, because he tends to.
He's talked about much more explicit things, and it's been fine.
Yeah,
so.
Like, again, there are people who can work around in talking about this and raising awareness of it, and it deserves. Again, it has no problem in talking about this subject matter in many different angles that they can, taking risks and everything, because they know what they're doing, they know about the subject matter, and they know they can be confident in telling a story that talks also about, the more risky aspects tied to talking about the subject. And it's commendable, really. Especially for a movie done in 2009, it just feels like a passion project through and through.
Definitely.
So that is pretty cool, actually. And I didn't mention this never, because again, this is the one time that hopefully this is sticking out. I knew nothing else about this movie until Pedro brought it up. I don't know actually how it was treated in my country. I don't know actually if it even got a dub or anything.
For me, the way I discovered it because Rotten Tomatoes was already a thing at the time, I noticed how the movie was critically loved and also audience loved. And basically what happened was I found the DVD for it on the usual place that I usually went for movies back in the day. And I said, why not? So, best DVD purchase I've ever made.
Cool. Even in general, the theme of the movie, the idea of a pen pal discovered casually in such a weird, specific circumstance is such a also fascinating concept, and partially, like I said, truth in television, because there have been cases. One recurring gag, if you read about Peanuts, is that Charlie Brown tries to have a pen pal, but he always fucks up with the lettering.
Yeah.
So there's also that. So it's an interesting case to see how some particular friendship formed before the age of the internet, where stuff like this, like, our group, would be more common. People from all different parts of the world casually meeting, and having a conversation. Pretty cool, actually. Again, overall, a really sweet movie. I don't really have many major complaints, to be honest. Next.
Sure.
I honestly don't have much to say that Tio hasn't already said, so just a couple of things. The movie, like, despite its approach to humor, it's very endearing throughout.
Honestly, this is hilarious, to be honest with you.
Oh, no, it's hilarious, but it's also, like, even with how grim it is, it's genuinely charming. Like, I love this very much. And it's also just interesting to, you have two very different people, because, like, you just have the childlike wonder connected with the cynical adult. And it's just kind of interesting just to see how each of them describe the world and their own world to each other. It's just... It's one of the main things that I find endearing about it. This is just a lovely movie, and yeah, I didn't know it existed at all until Pedro Fish showed it to me quite a few years ago now. So yeah, it was nice to actually do this proper. Great movie. And that's it for me.
Marion,
Tio pretty much covered the majority of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, go on, Pedro.
yeah, basically. Marion Max is an animated masterpiece. Like I said before, Shiroi, he only made one movie, but that's okay. One movie was all he needed. So there you go.
Gonna show us masterpiece out in the world and dip.
Every single, like Teo has already indicated, every single frame of this movie feels carefully crafted by an incredibly passionate filmmaker who has complete confidence in the story he's telling. The characters are perfectly realized. With these are not for us. Even though we're watching stop motion puppets, these feel like completely three-dimensional human beings. And that's thanks to the brilliant writing, the brilliant framework that was chosen to flesh out the characters, the exchanging of letters, and of course the really off-kilter but still hilarious sense of humor. The visual storytelling is also on point. The stop-motion animation is also great. You can tell you're watching a master at work. And yeah, like this is a movie that definitely one of the more underappreciated films of all time, without a doubt. This movie is, as far as like the others, I have absolutely no issue. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is a perfect film. By the way, when I showed this movie to Deji on our own, Deji was crying at the ending when he saw that Max was dead, and he was even going, "Oh, why?" It's just like, so that was.
It's also that extra teasing that we mentioned. It was that very morning, like she manages to arrive one day early.
Yeah, for me, what always gets me emotionally is at the very end when she looks up and she sees where Max has been putting all her letters.
Yeah.
That's the bit that always gets me. Never fails. Yeah, like, so yeah, if you're watching this, you have seen this movie. Show this movie as many people as you can. The more people, even if you can get just one more person to see this movie, that's at the very least something awesome, because the more people see this movie, the better, because this movie deserves to be shared. It's an incredibly beautiful story that is timeless and has universal appeal. There's more emotional and thematic depth in some single scenes of this movie than entire other movies. So yeah, that was Marion Max, Adam Elliott's great masterpiece. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Tune in for, I guess, whatever we do next.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.